This is a weekly update for Mr. Fix's science class for the week of January 27th. On Monday, we did a pre-unit assessment. There were 12 multiple choice questions and 2 written responses. So the purpose of this is to see the understanding that the students have of these concepts at the beginning of the unit and see how their progression of their understanding of these concepts changes throughout the unit. It's not for a grade. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we did Amplify Chemical Reactions lessons 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. So each lesson has sub-activities that we do. Again, its whole purpose is to get them to exposure to the concepts and their ability to learn it. Each day, we also add to the unit guide. And so we copy these down in our reference notebook on page 22. So these are the key concepts and key terms that we did this week. And we basically finished chapter 1, which has the question, what is the reddish brown substance in the water? And so that leads us to Thursday, 1.6, which we had to identify the reddish brown substance. And so what they did for that was they had to decide which claim is best supported by the evidence, and the evidence had to be macro scale evidence and micro scale evidence. So, sorry, not micro scale, but atomic level evidence. So at the atomic scale, they had to use these models of the atom groups that make up the reddish brown substance, the fertilizer, and the pipe substance. And then they had to use the macro scale evidence, the actual pictures of the substances, specifically their colors. So that was due on Thursday, and then on Friday we did some revision work. So students got to look at an example of a perfect response to the prompt. So let's take a look at that. All right, so this is a response to the prompt that is a full credit response. So they had a topic sentence, the reddish brown substance is not the pipe substance nor the fertilizer. To support that with evidence at the macro scale, we put down that different substances have different properties. The color of rust is reddish brown while the fertilizer is white and the pipe substance is dark gray. And then we had to look at the atomic scale evidence. So this is the atomic scale evidence. Substances have different properties because they're made of different atom groups. The atom group for rust is Fe2O3, which is a different group than the pipe substance Fe and the fertilizer NaNO3. So that was available to look at as they did the revisions, and they were able to turn that in for a higher score. And then we did another Edpuzzle called Indestructible Coating, and then we did some demos on the properties of CO2 and CH4. That's all we did for this week. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye-bye.